thought I was healthy, and I ignored a lot of signs over the years that perhaps high cholesterol isn't normal for everybody. 9 months before my heart attack, I had signs of some heart disease. 8 to 9 months later, I was traveling and basically had a heart attack. Our choice was we wait for an ambulance or we drive directly to the hospital. We chose to drive because we could get there quicker. In hindsight, had something happened on the way to the hospital, there's nothing anybody can do to give you CPR sitting up in a seat in an automobile in rush hour. Probably not the smartest choice we've ever made. The other thing that you learn is when you drive up to an emergency room entrance, you take a seat in the waiting room with everybody else. When you come in an ambulance, you immediately get attention. So again, some of the time that I may have wasted by waiting for an ambulance, I would have made up upon my arrival at the hospital. The process for me of having the stents put in was almost surreal because you're wide awake through the process. I was in the midst of having a heart attack. I'm laying in the cath lab, and literally he was showing me where the blockages were. He put the first stent in and I could feel a little bit of an improvement. He said, "Oh, there's still one more." The minute he put the second stent in, I could feel the weight literally lift from my chest. The blood started flowing again. It changes a lot of lifestyles. It taught me how to push myself aerobically. You're being monitored by doctors through the whole process, so it kind of takes the fear away from it. The biggest thing is it helps start a healthy lifestyle. And ever since that, I've continued doing, if not daily, certainly 4 or 5 times a week, some strenuous aerobic activity. The mental side of having a heart attack is that you no longer feel invincible. You start questioning everything that doesn't feel right. If your chest aches, it must be heart related, when in fact you probably had those aches and pains before in some manner of speaking and you never even noticed them. You can look at it as the beginning of the end, or you can look at it as a new beginning. Most of any recovery, whether it's a heart attack or whether it's any other disease, is where you are mentally. If you go into this with a positive outlook and a positive respect for the chance you've been given to have another shot at it, you can make this a great turning point.